Okay, hey everybody. It's been too long since I've been hanging out with you, but there's been a lot going on, and we all know how our lives can take over. And there's been serious death in our family. My mom passed, and so there's been a lot that going on. Not looking for sympathy and all that. Thank you. It's a long time coming. Dementia is a ruthless bitch, and that's the best I can say about that. But look, I've been away for a bit. Pantera has not been playing as much, but we are playing a show, Aftershock in Sacramento, which will be next week, and I'll have a great episode on that. But I want to catch up, man. I've been out for a few weeks and just want to catch up. I want to say, man, thanks for everybody for comments and for asking me all the questions that you're asking. I'm getting so many questions about the biz and how to be in the biz and what to do in the biz and how did I get in it and all this and that. So I think it's important for me to start talking more about that as well. I have a lot of guests I'll be doing interviews with. These are the top tier techs around the planet, or let me just say I'm in the metal planet, right? So we'll start there. We'll get all these great interviews, and I want y'all to get involved with me and ask me questions, because I think the more I get into this program, doing this show, the more I'm being asked all these awesome questions about the biz. So I want to start talking about the biz more. I know I'm repeating myself, but I'm not going to edit. Let's just talk real stuff here. I want to do interviews with great people, great techs, get some answers for you, and I want to know how y'all feel about what you'd like to see, what you'd like to hear, what you'd like these guests or have me ask these guests. There'd be a lot of cool stuff that can come up with that, and I think I'm going to move the show in that direction. There's going to be a serious gap of time in between this next show in Sacramento, and we don't go to Europe until January. So that'll be a UK Europe Pantera tour, which would be kick-ass, and I'll be showing you everything from that. So instead of just holding our breath and waiting for that, let's get into some interviews. Let's get into some talking to people in the biz. This is really exciting to hear your questions about how do I do it and all this and that. And maybe do some live Q&A style shows with y'all. I think it'd be killer. I think it'd be fun. And let's see. Moving more in that direction. Also, if you're here just for the entertainment part of it, man, there'll be plenty entertaining. I'll tell you what, man, these people are some of the funniest, awesome people that I've ever met. And I get to work with them, and they come from other bands, and they come from our crew, the Crew from Hell 2.0. That means it's our people. But if it's just Crew from Hell, I'll just make that like a nice blanket term for all these people out doing their job, doing what we do. I think it's really exciting to talk about what I've done and get more into my career and my coming up in the biz, because I came in as a player. I've been a professional guitar player for, I don't know, I think my first professional gig was probably 85, 86. I started touring for real, and I haven't stopped. And my biggest bands that I could talk about with that were like Screw. That was an industrial metal band I was in, that I took Danny Lohner's spot in there because he went off to go do Nine Inch Nails. And Riggs from White Zombie, Rob Zombie, he was the other guitar player. Adam Grossman was our fearless leader. Adam and Danny Lohner created this band, and I had a blast touring with it. A lot of great people in that band as well. We can talk about that. Talk about Dino Lee, which is another band I was in. Actually, that's where I started touring around Europe and the US, was with Dino Lee, a crazy funk band. It was awesome. I had metal guitar with a funk band behind me. It was killer. Horns. It was amazing. Let's see, I moved from that on. Let's just talk about Godzilla Motor Company. I've since stopped. We haven't played in so many years, but we did put a record out over COVID which was the record that we were supposed to do. We finally put it out. You can get with me on the comments, and I'd love to hook you up with that. It's an awesome metal record. Me and Jason McMaster from Dangerous Toys, he sang, played bass, Chris Conley on guitar, Eric Tatwaka on drums. It's killer. We love it, and I think you will too. And during my time with Godzilla Motor Company, I started playing in honky with Jeff Pincus, and it was that was like 20 something years of our lives together, beating it up and touring hard and giving it hell. And we had the opportunity to play with great bands: Nashville Pussy, Reverend Horton Heat, even my time when I was in the Down crew. Down offered honky the opening spot, so I actually played and teched on the same tour twice. We get into all that. Those are some great stories. And then, of course, my time with Down. I did the last Down record, Down 4 Part 2. Kirk Winstein stepped out to focus on Crowbar. Now he's back. Everybody's thrilled. It's awesome. He should be. And yeah, do I miss playing? Sure. But did I get to last month? Yeah. So there it is, man. And I got to do that, and that was really amazing. I also have a new gig that's come up that I can't really advertise to everybody yet, but it's a really killer fucking band, high profile, something I'm very proud to be a part of. So I'll be doing that as well as teching for Pantera. 2025 is going to be big. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I want to take y'all with me on that journey. So stick with me. I got a lot going on. And we could talk about my history of guitar teching. I've worked from everybody from, I don't know, let's just say I wrote some names down. Ted Nugent, Ian Moore. Ian Moore went out with ZZ Top. I was on that tour. And Dusty Hill's bass tech, his appendix blew up in Leipzig, Germany. And I ended up working for Dusty Hill as well. And since then, I've worked for Billy Gibbons on his own here in Austin. He does a jungle show with Jimmy Vaughn and some great players. And he also does some solo stuff. And if he needs me, he'll give me a shout. And I get to hang out with the Reverend, which is always he's my favorite guy. He's the best. Let's see. I don't know. Doyle Bramhall Jr., Charlie Sexton, Archangels, Tommy Shannon, back when he was, in Archangels. Those were some great shows, amazing players. Henry and JoJo for Los Lonely Boys, took care of them on some touring. And, I don't know, let's just go right to the rock. Let's go Rex Brown, Kirk Winstein, Pepper, when I worked for Down. I went from, guitar tech and into stage managing, and then I ended up just following Philip, whatever he wanted. He'd Super Joint or the Illegals or whatever. I was always on a bus with Philip and Kate. I certainly thank them for, really helping me have gigs in this biz and keeping me around. And they still do. So it's great. Pantera has been, man, what a life-changing event for the band and for all of us on the crew. It's just been awesome, and it's still rolling, man. We're still going out. We got Europe coming up. We got Sacramento next week. Aftershock, 150,000 people, a huge fest. And we love doing those. We've been out with Metallica so long that it's time to do a big Pantera show with Pantera. So we got that going on. Stick with me. I got sponsors that are going to be coming on board, and I want to keep them happy. I want to keep y'all happy. And let's just go with the fact that, man, comment, tell me things that you'd like to see, you'd like to hear. Let's start some conversations. I could do some live Q&A of whatever we want to do, man. Just holler at your boy, man. Keep up. There's a lot going on, and this new gig I got coming up is fucking stellar, man. And I'll take you through that journey as well. Because I'm a player, man. I'm a player. People ask me how I got into this gig. It's playing. And when I wasn't touring or playing, I still did live sound, recording, engineer, teching. I'm always on a stage. That's what I've been doing my whole life. So Definitely a lifer with that. I can't help it. It's what it is. It's me. And I can show you how. I can show you the ropes. I can talk you through it. If you have questions, you get with me. All right. Let's stay tight. Fucking love y'all for hanging out and sticking out with me. I'll get this out today, Sunday. I fly out in a few days to go another Pantera gig, so plenty more action there. And just thank you. Thanks for your patience, everybody. And lot of great stuff coming up. Keep looking out. Crew from Hell, keep up with me. There's so much going on. I love you. Stick with it. Check out stuff in the comments. All right. Signing out for right now, but got a show next week. You're going to love what I get from Sacramento. Okay. Much love, y'all. Respect.